Hey, thanks for joining me today. You're listening to the Sit Down with Roman Gray. You ever find yourself wondering or realizing just how backwards life is? So many polar opposites coexisting at the same damn time. So many ideas, realities, and concepts that should have no business sharing the same room. Like how the pursuit of happiness can lead you to be so unhappy. Or how about the only certainty is uncertainty? Failures lead to success. The more you learn, the more you realize how little you know. Everyone wants everyone else to change, but nobody wants to change themselves. These are some of the things I can't stop telling myself. The odds of us being here now are about 1 in 400 trillion. We're all essentially walking miracles, whether we asked for it or not. The odds were essentially stacked against us, stacked against all of us before we were even born. The more I live, the more I realize just how absurd the world is. There's this old expression that states, anything that can happen will happen. I've always associated with it that the probability of anything happening probably can or will at some point, just because of how chaotic and big and abundant the world is. But one paradox in particular has been on my mind. Our purpose means nothing and everything at the same time. Our purpose means nothing and everything at the same damn time. On one side, it's like nothing matters. But then on the other side, it's like, no, everything you do can matter. So like, what the hell? I've based so much of my purpose on my success, all my achievements. And I'm just now realizing how unhealthy that really is. In a way, success is nothing more than just a figment of our senses that serve to bloat our ego. So then, if not success, then what is my purpose? How do I find it? I mean, is genuine purpose in life really a thing? Or do we just say so and try to find one so we don't feel unmotivated to live? I feel so many of us take life and therefore ourselves too seriously. We get so caught up in our own lives that we become too tense. In a way, I guess it's understandable because you gotta remember that the only thing we are ever truly sure of is ourselves, since we are all the main characters of our own lives. So, in a funny, messed up kind of way, we are the center of our own universe. Then how do we not dwell on living for a purpose? Man, I remember I'd get so mad and upset with everyone because I felt like we're supposed to have a purpose. We're supposed to be someone or doing something. Finding some altruistic reason to just be alive. After so many headaches, experiences, and long nights, I found my answer to purpose having nothing to do with purpose. Instead, I found my answer to be in everything and nothing at the same time. Well, what the hell does that mean? I mean being, like the state of being. Just live, learn, love, just be? I went looking so hard in all these places until I did and still had no answers. I felt foolish for so long because I didn't find any answers, or I'd feel inclined to just forget about it since nobody else around me seemed to be worried about it or even talk about it. Then, shortly after feeling that, I'd always get some suggestion for my life when I never even asked for them. This piece of existentialism I'm experiencing is not new. So why does it feel so scary and vulnerable to talk about it? I realize it's because nobody talks about it. Everyone wants to paint the picture of they're good. Their life is in order and blah, blah, blah. In reality, they're going through it, have gone through it, or will probably go through it at some point in time. The value we seek in our lives is actually made by us, and that's going to change over time. So why be so caught up in trying to find answers that are going to change and questions that are going to change? We live like there's some race to win. What's the hurry in trying to live? I love this quote by Alan Watts. He said, "The meaning of life is to just be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves." So for a lot of us, our answer to our purpose in life does not lie in certain objects, places, jobs, or even people. The answer to our purpose has literally been within ourselves the whole time. As cliche as that sounds, it's true. But remember, just because you may or may not have figured out this overdone idea of purpose does not mean you know it all. It does not mean you're better, and it does not mean you have everything in life figured out. Let me leave you with this one last statement before I go. If we are nothing, then doesn't that mean we hold the capacity to be everything? Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it so much. Please don't forget to support me by visiting my website, itsromangray.com, as well as follow me on Twitter and Instagram at itsromangray. I love all of you so much just for being here and supporting me. It means everything. Thank you so much. And until next time.